to disorder historical and theoretical insights on the contemporary crisis of the international system. We want to thank for Turkish Foreign Ministry to organize this panel and especially strategic.
Thank you. And one of the questions we were tasked with answering is, are there any historical lessons? My field, international relations, tends to operate with a very narrow view of what type of history counts. It's a discipline that's US dominated, Western dominated, so disconnected until European and Western actors connected them. It's a story of, you know, something originating in Europe and then taking over the globe. It's a story of expansion and progress.
Günter Frank book on Orient. He was there. This or Kishore Mahbubani's book on the rise of the East, because this discussion about the rise of the East has been going on at least for 20
past, where Eurasia was much more connected than it was. So that's. Yeah.
Günter Frank's book on Orient was also focusing on China, even in the 7th or 8th centuries.
Yeah.
So, are we seeing a reluctant East to challenge the Western authority? Because when United States was not...
Well, I mean, again, reluctant, you know, from whose perspective? If you expect China to act as European rising powers, maybe they are reluctant, but maybe they have their own considerations, and, you know, so...
for hosting us. What I thought I should do is that I should give a broad overview of the findings of the best historical scholarship on intellectual political history about the origins of the contemporary world order.
Pessimism about disorder. Technology, I mean, in some ways, in many ways, the technology we have is unprecedented, but in terms of the, so it's not, you know, the impact it has, like the technology is new, but there are periods we could look at to see what kind of impacts possibly these types of radically, you know, advanced technologies, breakthroughs can have. Not in a formulaic way. It doesn't mean that just because things progress one way.
Discussion. I'm İsmail Yaylacı. In this panel and also in some of the discussions we had today and yesterday, we had a lot of
hypocrisy, power, order question. I think I've thought about this a lot, having studied both hypocrisy and different kinds of international orders. I think every order has a degree of hypocrisy. It's unavoidable because it has certain aspirations, principles.
It happened to previous soul searchings about the Western centricism. So when we are looking at history in a broader way, we should also look at what happened to previous instances of criticizing Western oriented. And please join me to congratulate the panel for this discussion.